Okay, Facebook, you always try to find ways to obstruct my justice. You know, United States of America, you do that very well. You are a very tyrant society. You are a society that has a lot of propaganda, and you've been caught in atrocities as far as murder, premeditated of Mabel Grave, the Hinduans that were murdered in, well, the Hinduan that was murdered in Pittsburgh. You're involved with a lot of things here in Pittsburgh, in that you guys have so many atrocities that you've done to me, obstructed my justice. You don't want me to do nothing. You're trying to, keep me from speaking. Those 28 days, you just used 28 days to get caught, Obama. And as far as I don't call him the president because I haven't seen him do anything that was presidential besides give Putin all my $237 million in extortion money, as far as taking my royalties that I have copyrighted at the Copyright Office, that Dr. Dre politely took and made straight out of P-Town slogan be straight out of Compton. And that was my slogan that I copyrighted in 1996, and he stole it in the mid to late 2000s, and the government let them have a franchise of t-shirts here to people like Save-A-Lot. They had the shirts in there. I investigated all this, and they have those atrocities going with them in those stores, because those stores are selling shirts that says straight out of Pittsburgh, straight out of Wilkinsburg, straight out of whatever. That's my slogan, straight out of P-Town. And they took my slogan and put other names on the slogan that did not have nothing to do with the slogan done originally, as far as me doing the slogan straight out of. The straight out of part is the point that I control. I can put it to anything, but they can't. I copyrighted it. I copyrighted that slogan because I knew psychically that Dr. Dre or someone was going to steal it. So that's the reason why you're in these different situations with me. You're still in here at the Save-A-Lot. You're still in here. You're still in here. You're still extorting me. Michael Barringer's in there. He broke in my mother's house and threw my mother out of her own house in 2000, and we had to stay into the Ridge Hotel at the in Monroeville here in Pennsylvania, and fight our way back through a house that was ours, that Joe Smalls had stole my mother's money from, that I had in royalties, and put in her name with Chelsea and the Common Pleas. See, I'm here to, say the truth that the government is trying to keep covered. They're muting me because everybody in the country is into the killing scheme to murder my mother and me. America, my mother told me that you were going to murder me and murder her. Really, murder her. And you did. Do you think we're friends? Do you think I'm here? I'm not here. I don't give a fuck about pussy. I don't give a fuck about head. I don't give a fuck about drugs. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I give a fuck about that mother that you murdered. And those women are in there saying they're Mabel Gray. These girls' moms. These guys' moms are saying they're Mabel Gray. Where the fuck you get off saying you my mother? You done already killed her in this life. Now you're in her legacy on her afterlife, and you're trying to take her? I will murk your motherfucking ass. I'm here to murk you. You murdered her and hid behind her when she was living. She was your shield. I couldn't do nothing to you because you had my mother in front of you, and you were always extorting my mother and threatening me with my mother, and you didn't give my remains back at all at none of those at the examiner's office, and you didn't give me a autopsy and examiner's examination of my mother, because I know you had all that bullshit in her, and she passed all tests when she came into the hospital, and she shouldn't have never been here because the Wilkinsburg police took her there illegally and threw her out the house illegally. And then when we were in court, they broke into the house while we were in court. Who breaks in the fucking house when you're in court? But Pittsburgh's Kevin, telling me down on the court steps not to go back to the house. And I just came out of the court talking to the judges with my mother. How the fuck you gonna tell me me on the court steps not to go back to the house and board up the fucking house, you fucking bitch. I'm burning you now, motherfucker, and I got on you, Biden, you fucked in this shit. You ain't never getting out of it, motherfucker. You can stop me from talking all the fuck you want, man, because you're never getting out of this. You're cut, and you're gonna answer to your justice, motherfucker, because I got copyrights that says I own all this goddamn shit, and you're sitting up there saying that you're gonna fight your Constitution. That's wrong. You fucking asshole! I'm right! That's why I filed with you, motherfucker! You're burnt, motherfucker! You murdered my mother, motherfucker! To keep this, you got motive, motherfucker! You got huge motive, worldwide motive, motherfucker. All the families in it. Now you fucked now because I stole all that shit and I told them that you would get ready to snitch on them just like you did me and El Chapo, motherfucker. You're dead, motherfucker. I'm tired of playing Dr. Gray's fucking bitch game. Who's the fucking bad motherfucker? I'm a mean motherfucking scooter, motherfucker. You're burnt, America! You murdered my mother! And you're in there saying you her! And me! I drag us from the stress of this mess that you made. I digress. And I'm trying to tell you, you keep fucking my money up, man, and you put my money into all this fucking shit, man. I own this country, Biden. You got my nephew to beat me up saying I don't own shit. I took it because I didn't want to murder him. I was going to stick him in his fucking gut because he assaulted me and I had glasses on and you had the shot spotter right there and heard everything and seen everything. It had audio and video. Did you fucking help me, fucking gay bitches? You bashed me, the heterosexual, you fucking faggot ass motherfucking Obama. You used your gays to take over and have your bleeding heart liberal shit take over heterosexuals, motherfucker, and black men, all black men like me, because you wanted that interracial shit to take over. Bitch, you was in there being me with that shit. I'm burning you now, motherfucker. You gonna fight your Constitution, motherfucker? You fighting your Constitution, fight me, motherfucker, because I got copyrights stamped by your copyrights office, bitch. You gonna listen to me, motherfucker? You murdered my mother, you black ass half motherfucker. You was all in that hospital. When I went to Walmart, you was there and sent your investigators out to ask me what was I investigating about. Motherfucker. Think I don't know you? I know you. You followed me all through that. Bitch. I hate this motherfucker. And not enough to hate you because you black or you white or you Asian. You just happen to be the motherfuckers that hated me. Bitches. That's why I got my mother in your face, TikTok. Bitch, because you had two of your people in there, woman and man, murdering my motherfucker. I'm a killing motherfucker. I know killers. That's why I'm killing you now, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about this extortion. It's snitch ass shit anyway. That's why I didn't join you. You said you kept me out. I kept you in. So I wouldn't get that snitch shit on me. That's the reason why I'm not talking to Deborah. Because she fucks with a cop. She ain't fucking me. So you snitching. None of you are talking to me. So you snitching. Because America told you not to talk to me, right? That's against the constitutional laws to ethnically intimidate somebody like that, right? So you're going to get charged for impersonating a black person impersonating hateful white people. And you're going to get charged a white person impersonating hateful black people. You're fucked in this, man. Anything I say goes because this is mine. You're in mine. See, your game's over, bitch. Die in it, like you murdered my mother. And I want all my property back, Joe Smalls, and I want all my money, and I want it in my account now. You have my one michaeldeanonly@gmail.com. That's where you make my PayPals. I'm tired of you motherfuckers lying like a bitch. Everybody's dying, and you're still living around this motherfucker like you own shit. You don't own nothing because you don't know how to do anything. You murdered off everybody who do. Bitch. Dr. Dre does that. Biggie, Tupac, Prince, Michael Jackson, Whitney, Van Halen, Patrick Swayze, Farrah Fawcett. They could have been saved. I could have helped them. Dr. Sung, I use his practices. We could have saved you. But the medical institution who killed my mother, they put a lot of money into the Defense Department. And the Defense Department came up with the COVID. This trick to it wasn't you didn't have a disease you had to worry about. It was coming and getting a serum that had 2 or 3 diseases in it. That's how they infected you. I told you what was happening, but you didn't believe me. This government, if you believe anything they says, you're a fool. Because they lie just for the sake of lying. They don't have to, and they lie. They've murdered and done a lot of main things. You know what I'm saying? Mark, they murdered your daughter and they murdered your grandbaby. I tried to tell you that, man, but I was grieving by my mother. They murdered my mom. I don't give a fuck. Don't sound like you off our head, bro. And I know I couldn't imagine about a daughter and a grandbaby. I just couldn't do it, man. But they murdered your kid, man. They murdered Kanye's mother. They murdered Michael Jordan's father. They just keep murdering me. This is all I know is murdering, man. I don't like killing, man. But I get to. I can't start family, man. I'm tired out there. And all you want to do is help the crackers, man. They killing our family like a motherfucker. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing else. I don't know this one. I don't know who to go to. I just gotta do what I gotta do, man. It's because I lost my mom, man. These motherfuckers are some killing motherfuckers. They broke in my mother's house. They took every goddamn thing. And then they owe me. What is the fuck I gonna do, man? I don't need no friends like that. I got enemies like a motherfucker. And I gave you everything. Okay, motherfucker, let's roll.